Hey there friends, this is T.H. Culhane for Solar Cities Biogas Education. We're still working on the no penetration IBC tank biodigester. We hadn't been getting a lot of gas, but I wanted to make sure there was no leaks. So what I did is I took this spray sealant, and it's not the ideal solution. I'm going to next time put silicone or something as I put the traffic cone in for the funnel. And it would be nicer if the traffic cone was higher as well. And that's what you would get if you used big one like this one that I found by the side of the road. But I got this one at Lowe's for $8, and it's smaller and it only goes down about there. And there has been no leaking. So whatever gas is there is building up in here, albeit slower than I would have imagined. And maybe some of that has to do with the fact that the cone doesn't go very deep. It only goes down to about here or so. And I suspect that most of the biodigestion is really going to be going on down at the bottom of the tank in the sludge layer, where the microbes have really been able to form their biofilms. And since it's coming in now, in our usual design, it goes all the way to the bottom. There's a 4-inch tube that goes down with a cut, and we get good digestion. But here it's coming in and it's kind of floating. It's sort of the way a standard septic tank works. And those are terrible biodigesters because they just dump all the material right at the top. So I suspect that that is the issue, and until there's been really good colonization of the sides, and until some of the particles that I've been putting in, who are floating around, act as better rafts for the biofilm formation, we're not getting as much gas production as we anticipated. But we know that it was producing gas before I put the cone in. We know there's a little gas. The other problem is that this tube here with the little 1/2-inch bulkhead fitting, it's a bit too low. So it's in the water line, and so water is going to go in. The gas is going to be up here at the top where you see the bulging. It can't get up and through, so we have a bit of dead space. And I didn't know exactly where to cut at the time to make it. I wanted to make it fit for sure, and so I had to go a little bit down on the cone to make sure that the bulkhead fitting got through the lid. So I compromised, and so probably it's going to work better once there's more gas, when the gas gets down to about here. But I want to see if there's anything flammable right now that'll come up. I've got the water pressure here and over there. I've tilted my drain pipe up so the water level is here, and that's supposed to push a little bit out. I got to see if I can do this with one hand. So let me see now. This is going to be tricky. That's not easy. Darn. Well, let's see if I can open it. That's not easy at all. There we go. So now I've opened it, but okay, you see it? There it goes. And a lot of water coming up with it. But there is gas, and there's water. There you see it, burping up. And if I press down on this, it's going to stop now, because that's what we get. So again, I think it's a very promising idea. I do want to make something that holds this pipe up a little better. But yeah, can we really get this to work well? Not if the bulkhead fitting is too far down. It has to be up. I still just I don't want to penetrate the tank anywhere. Maybe, let me think. No, there's just no, it's got to be in the cone, and it's got to be somewhere just a little higher. So that will require some adjustment. I think the other thing that's possible is once I connect this to a bag and leave this valve open, then whenever there is gas that goes below the bulkhead hitting hole, it should go into the bag. It's going to be very wet gas, but maybe I can also put a way to put a water trap in and let the gas flow. So still showing promise, but again, some design improvements have to be made.